Next topic is formulas and functions. In a spreadsheet, often the contents of one cell depend on the contents of other cell. For example, in a list of item prices, the total depends on each individual item price. To handle this situation, we can use a third type of data, the formula. Formulas are equations, use numbers and variables to get a result. In a spreadsheet, the variables are called cell locations that hold the data needed for the equation to be completed. Using formulas, we can write the total in the preview example or equal to C3 plus C4 plus C5. When you type the formula and press enter, the result again will be 30. Now, every time we update the value of one of the items, the total is dynamically calculated. Creating and editing a formula. To enter a formula, type directly the formula into the cell or into the input line of the formula bar. A formula always begins with an equal to symbol. When you finish typically the formula, press the enter key. The cell containing the formula normally displays the result of the formula. To display and edit the actual formula, double-click inside the cell or go to the input line. When a formula is in edit mode, references to other cells are highlighted. To exit formula, edit mode and display the results or cancel the changes. You may have to or cancel the changes you have made to the formula, press the escape key. Next topic is operations and formulas in spreadsheet. Formulas in calc are like mathematical equations. You can use a combination of numbers, cell references and operators to perform from simple to complex calculations. Here we list the basic operator types supported in the LibreOffice Calc. Arithmetic operation. Arithmetic operation includes addition, subtraction, negation, etc. Next topic is function syntax. To use function correctly, you need to understand the different parts of a function and how to enter the function's arguments. Each function has a specific syntax which must be followed in order for the function to work correctly. Basic syntax to create a formula with a function is insert an equal to sign. Insert the function name. The function normally accepts one or more arguments. Arguments contain the data on which the function will calculate the result. In most cases, the arguments and references to cell areas are or individual cells. Next topic is insert a function manually. Select the cell where the result will appear. Type the equal signs, then enter the function name. Type the cell's reference for the argument or arguments. Alternatively, you can select with the mouse of the cell or cell range to automatically insert the argument inside the parenthesis. The wizard now displays an area to the right where you can enter arguments manually by typing them inside the text box. Alternatively, you can click the shrink button to shrink the wizard so you can select cells from the spreadsheet using the mouse. Press OK to exit the wizard. Next topic is basic functions. The first one is sum. Add all the numbers in a range of cells. Next is average. Calculate the average of the arguments ignoring text. Next is count. Counts the number in the list of arguments ignoring text entries. Next is max. Returns the maximum of a list of arguments ignoring text entries. Next is concatenate. Combines several text strings into one string. The next is if function. The if function is one of the most popular functions in Calc and other spreadsheet applications. If performs a logical test and returns one value for a true result and other of the false results. In its simplest form, the if function says, if something is true, then return value 1, otherwise return value 2. Next is if syntax. Returns one of the two vehicles depending on the test condition. The next topic is cell reference. A cell reference is referred to a cell or a range of cells on a worksheet and can be used in a formula so that LibreOffice Calc can find the values or data that you want that formula to calculate. Cell reference is divided into two types. which are relative cell reference and absolute cell reference. Relative references changes when a formula is copied to another cell. Absolute references remain constant no matter where they are copied.